gruesome. Go figure, we're back in the cathedral. A soldier's letter lies on the table, waiting to be sent home. We just take it. That's mean. From Private Reginald Jackson to his love, Margaret. I was admitted to this hospital on Tuesday. The damage caused to my legs was slight, but there is no way that I could ever walk normally again. I hate this place. Every day I am reminded that I will never be able to do the things I love. The hospital is a very strange place. Converted from an old cathedral, there is an odd atmosphere around it. Silent, but for the words of the wounded. Calling out in the night. There is no doubt it is haunted. What I find most odd in this place is that you never see anyone leave during the day. It's not right. No goodbyes or farewells. Just an empty bed when you wake. A lucky penny. An old coin marked in a peculiar manner. It has held sentimental value for someone. Whoever holds the penny will undoubtedly receive good fortune. And we have flash powder and a flash pan. That's for taking pictures, I believe. The faint sound of moaning emanates from behind the linen veils. Whispered utterances, frantic prayers to loved ones, words offered only by those who face their mortality. The guard shifts about, obviously bored with his duty and awaiting a replacement or perhaps a call to arms. Stacked deeply on the landing, crates of medical supplies await use. Syringes of morphine, bandages, tourniquets, antiseptics, the list goes on and on. What would happen if I punched her? Probably nothing good. Yeah, if you haven't realized this by now, this is the same church that Brother Luther blew up in. Another soldier's letter. I've been here for over a week now, and there is no word when I will be allowed to leave. Strange things have happened. At night the sounds of the hospital change. Echoes of voices that don't belong to anyone haunt the walls and corridors. The restless ghosts, perhaps, or sounds of movement or whispers. I have seen war firsthand, and the sounds at night in this hospital scare me more than I ever thought possible. What is going on here at night? Why do I feel so threatened? My fears are worsened by the talk of the other young soldiers. One said he had heard cries for help in the middle of the night. Cries that were only answered by snarls of rage and not compassion. Another said Lance Corporal Haskell had not been discharged, but had gone missing. I stare at his empty bed with a sense of unholy dread gnawing at my heart. I can't ring the bell. Okay, so that's the only thing new about this area. Bunch of dusty old boxes. Okay. So, what else is there to do right now? Soldier is rather distressed. Perhaps he has lost a lot of friends to the trenches of the Somme. He confides that the only stories are sad ones, and that the only true heroes are in the mortuary. With a motherly voice, the nurse advises that Peter get some rest. Soldier is rather distressed, same story as the other one. There's a guard at that door. A guard at the stairs. I said gourd. Why is he guarding the organ? Okay. Wait a minute, that's a 7 points. I don't have a 7-point one yet. An odd collection of colored lines decorate the wall. Below the design, its steps appear to lead up into the wall, going nowhere. Alright, so we've already determined that we can't really go anywhere new or investigate the areas back there. So, what is there to do? Did I miss a letter somewhere? Is there anything to examine up here? At all? Apparently not. Well, yet again, I'm lost. Ooh, don't fall. I got a bit of an idea, just for fun though, since I can't think of anything else to do right now. Let's raise our insanity meter up a bit. Bad lady, bad lady. Wow, we have a small insanity meter here. Woo! Things will be a little bit more interesting now until we figure out what to do. Maybe we can make them a little bit more interesting. Nurse advances menacingly towards Peter, brandishing what appears to be a large syringe filled with the greenish fluid. She assures him that pain itself is not a bad thing, not when she is involved. Yeah, you know what? Pain involved this. Ooh. We're twisted. Call me crazy, but I think we're screwed up. Abruptly, the guard asks if Peter has clearance for the old tower, as it is the restricted area. the sounds are starting to get more interesting. The guard quietly but strongly points out that the area is off-limit to civilians. Guard frowns and ushers Peter away from the organ. He explains that it is one of the few antiques in the region that has so far survived the war, and that while he is alive, it will remain intact. Still doesn't stop the fact that we killed 2 nurses. For no apparent reason.